Have you ever been lying in bed at night, maybe playing on your phone or just beginning to drift off to sleep, when out of nowhere you hear a creak or a bump in the night? Most of the time it's nothing. A cup falling, or maybe your pet is up running amok. Whatever, but maybe it is something. Maybe it's a snarling beast with large claws and awful fangs. Maybe it's a crazed lunatic staring into your doorbell camera. Maybe it's a pair of sentient pants or a frogman. Okay, maybe not those last two, but I think the space aliens and vampires and whatnot get too much attention. Where's the love for the B team? I mean, we can't all fly around bridge disasters or get a few hundred million in funding to star in our own horror films. Today, let's look at two of my favorite misfits, the Fresno Nightcrawlers and the Loveland Frogman. Kicking things off are the Nightcrawlers, and these things really need to be seen to believed, although they are rarely seen. But witnesses report a tall and lanky creature with a nubbin-like head and long legs. They come in a couple different flavors. For starters, there's the sighting in Carmel, Ohio. A local paper, the Highland County Press, reported on a testimony from a retired Marine who lives in the area. He said that he was driving home one night when he saw a 7-foot tall, pale, and lanky creature dart across the road. His wife assures the reporter, though, that her husband is very trustworthy. So I think this testimony is probably, absolutely, some good evidence to this creature's real existence. The witness was even kind enough to illustrate the creature as well. Here we can see a headless creature with very few features, just a sleek body and long legs. The second flavor is a bit more plain. A pale, tall creature that looks almost identical to a pair of walking white bell-bottom pants. These creatures gain notoriety from sightings around Fresno, California, and Yosemite National Park, but since have been reported in Montana and even Poland. Nightcrawlers have enraptured armchair cryptozoologists since the first grainy videos were posted online. They face scrutiny, though. Many say the video evidence is easy to fake, and that there is simply a clothesline with some pants on it, while some believers say that the cadence of their walk is simply too unique to replicate. One thing is for sure about these mysterious creatures: they are downright adorable, and there's certainly no signs of malice in these apple-bottom jeans. Moving on to something completely different, the Loveland, Ohio Frogman. The story begins in 1955 when a local businessman apparently saw between 1 and 3 4-foot tall frog people congregating along the riverside. Ever since that night, the story just kind of took off. There was even an incident in the 70s where police actually responded to a sighting. One officer reported seeing a 3 or 4 foot tall reptile scurry across the road and over the other side. His buddy, 2 weeks later, saw a similar creature and decided to open fire. I guess that critter didn't have the right to remain silent. Upon closer inspection, he discovered that it was just a tailless iguana. The officer, who is reportedly tons of fun at parties, stated, "It's a big hoax. There's logical explanations for everything. And it's like Bigfoot and all that other stuff." I don't believe in Bigfoot either. Sadly, there really isn't too much else to say about this mysterious frogman. Some people say that these frogs are magical. Some even dare to doubt that they exist. The city of Loveland has embraced their poster frog, though, and they proudly use the critter as a town mascot, which admittedly does kind of ruin the mystique. But one thing's for sure: whether it's a pair of charming pants or a frog goblin, the US countryside is just chock full of mysterious critters that capture our imaginations. The question is never truly whether we think they're real or not. It's about how captivating it is to think something mysterious could live in our backyard, bringing just a little bit of wonder to our daily grinds. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you want to show your support, leave a comment below suggesting a future topic, and subscribe to see what topics get covered next.